So, I don't know who needs to hear this the most, but it seems like most people are unaware that therapy is relatively new to humanity, and um, therapy treatment is probably like a couple hundred years away from being what it's supposed to be. Um, a lot of people have heard the term shadow, like the darker aspects of your personality that are very much natural and you shouldn't be ashamed of. But they're just barely figuring out how the cultural zeitgeist shames people, and that actually creates a large portion of mental health problems, is not accepting yourself. Um, you know, most therapists today would not know what to do if you started throwing a fit, being angry and violent in their office. Most therapists, they would have no idea what to do. They wouldn't even be sure what time to call the cops. They probably would eventually, but they wouldn't know when to do it and when's best to say what. And that's the truth. Most therapists have no idea how to actually help you. They're just trying, and they know more than the average person. Now, me, I stopped going to therapy because I figured out that even the good therapists don't know how to get you out of there in most cases, because the entire system is rigged to bring you back. And I'm not saying that like it's an intentional design where every single person has to come back, but obviously some people, they do want to come back, whether it's for their own good or for theirs. Um, but no, it's just a flawed system that people are still barely being able to scratch the surface. And yeah, like I said, it's going to be a couple hundred years before therapy actually works in a timely fashion. So yeah, there are going to be random people who don't have a degree in psychology who know way more because they lived it. Like me, like I dealt with people, in the hood, people who are violent, traumatized people, and I guarantee you, I have more knowledge just from experience and raw exposure than at least the very base majority of therapists in the USA. Scary but true.